Hello everyone, this is Harshita Reddy Baby studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in EC department. Today's subject is Computer Organization and Architecture and topic is CPU organization and components. Introduction to CPU organization. The central process unit CPU is the brain of the computer and it is responsible for executing the instructions and the processing data. Understanding the CPU organization is essential for the grasping computer architecture. Here you can see the structure of the CPU organization where the ALU where goes to the control unit and memory unit. With that, first we want to give the input where the ALU goes to the control unit and the memory unit. With that, it will give the output. Basic components of CPU. The main components of CPU includes the arithmetic logic unit ALU and control unit CU and registers, where the ALU performs all the arithmetical and logical operations. With that, control unit manages the execution of the instruction and coordination of the activities of the CPU. Here beside you can see the diagram where it will seem has last one slide where it can where we want to give the input, and with that input the ALU and where the register and all the input and process will take place in that, and the output is given. Next one, the arithmetic logic unit ALU. What is meant by the ALU? It is a crucial for performing calculations and a logic operation. It handles the operations such as addition, subtraction, and bitwise operations. It designs the ALU can significantly affect the CPU's performance. Where beside you can see the OR gate, where inputs are 0 0. With OR gate, we are giving the input. First one is 0 0. With that, the output is 0. Where if in the OR gate, if we giving the input has 1, the output is also 1. Where beside in other three diagrams you can see where we are giving the 1 input, so in that the output is coming also 1. If we give the 0 means it will come only the 0. Control unit. The control unit interrupts the instruction from memory and sends signal to the execute them, where the control unit get instruction from the memory and it sends or gives the signals to the output and it will execute. It ensures the data is routed correctly between the components. In the control unit, all the components is connected correctly and where it doesn't mismatches. The CU plays the vital role in the synchronizing operations within the CPU. Registers in the CPU. Registers are a small, fast storage location within the CPU, where you can see the registers are small in size and they have a fast storage locations, and with the temporary hold data and instructions that CPU is currently processing. And also the number of types of registers can impact within the CPU efficiency and speed, where beside you can see the main memory, MAR, MDR, ALU and PC, IR and CU. Here you can, this is a logical diagram for the registers in the CPU where we also study in a theoretical classes also. Memory. Chat memory is small size type of a volatile computer memory that provides the high speed data access, and also it stores a frequently accessed data and instruction to reduce the latency. Different levels of the cache is one root of one with angle of 1, 2 and 3 serve the different speeds and sizes of for the operation performance, where you can see the types of memory. Like in primary, the RAM and ROM takes place with this, and primary also there is a secondary also with there. In primary and RAM and ROM that are classified into different steps or types. In secondary type of memory also it classified in various of types. Instruction set architecture. ISA. The instruction set architecture defines the set of instructions that CPU can execute, and ISA is can be classified as a complex instructions set computer CISC or the reduced instruction set computer RISC is a understanding IIS is a fundamental for the software development and optimization. Next one is pipelining in a CPU organization. Pipelining, these are the where it constructs one diagram or a circuit where pipelining allows the multiple instruction phases to the overlap in the execution. This technique improves the CPU throughout the overall performance. However, it introduces complexities such as hazardous that needed to be managed. And here you can, beside you can see the circuit which has pipelining and allowing all. It shows the multiple instruction phases of overlapping. Multi-core processors. Multi-core processors contains two or more CPUs on a single chip where it has one bus, and for that one bus it containing multiple core processors. They allow for a parallel processing which increases the performance and efficiency. In parallel, it increases the performance. Comparing to series, the parallel process, it gives a better performance and efficiency. The design of the multi-core CPUs affects how tasks are distributed and executed. Here you can see the multi-core processor with a core 1 to, for a single bus it connected multiple buses or multiple cores. For a single bus it connected a multiple cores. Future trends in the CPU designs. Future CPU designs are focusing on the energy efficiency and enhancing the performance. Technologies such as quantum computing and neuromorphic computing are the emerging. Understanding these trends is crucial for the amplification the future computing technologies were given. And thank you.